Dan Bongino is an American former law enforcement officer, political commentator, and podcast host whose public life has often been surrounded by viral headlines and misleading claims. But the reality of what really happened with him is far less dramatic than social media suggests, as there has been no confirmed disappearance, scandal-based downfall, or mysterious life-changing incident behind his career shifts. Born in 1974 in Queens, New York, Bongino first built his professional background in law enforcement, serving as a New York City Police Department officer before later joining the United States Secret Service, where he worked as a special agent protecting high-profile political figures including presidents, and this experience became the foundation of his later public commentary career because it gave him first-hand insight into government security operations and political environments, which he later used as a talking point when transitioning into media. After leaving government service, he entered the public political space through writing, television commentary, and eventually podcasting, where he gained a strong following among conservative audiences for his direct speaking style, strong opinions on government accountability, and criticism of federal institutions, and over time his podcast became one of the more widely listened to political shows in the United States, expanding his influence beyond traditional television appearances and allowing him to build a significant independent media brand. In addition to podcasting, he also worked as a contributor and host on major cable networks, including Fox News, where he provided political analysis and commentary, but his relationship with mainstream media organizations changed over time as he increasingly focused on his own platforms, eventually stepping away from Fox News to concentrate on his independent show and political outreach content. Throughout his career, Bongino has also been involved in political campaigns and public debates, including attempts to run for elected office, though these campaigns were not ultimately successful, and instead he continued to strengthen his media presence, which became his primary professional identity, despite frequent viral rumors suggesting dramatic personal events or sudden career-ending incidents. The actual timeline of Bongino's life shows a fairly consistent pattern of career transitions from law enforcement to media and political commentary rather than abrupt or mysterious changes, and much of the confusion online often comes from exaggerated headlines or misinterpreted updates about his job roles or public statements. In reality, his career has been defined by steady evolution within the conservative media ecosystem, where he built a large audience by discussing politics, law enforcement experiences, and cultural issues, while also engaging in debates that attract both strong support and strong criticism depending on political perspective. Today, he remains active as a media personality and commentator, continuing to publish podcasts and commentary content, and his public identity is primarily shaped by his outspoken style and his ability to translate his background in policing and federal service into political analysis, showing that the what really happened narrative is not about a hidden incident or downfall, but rather about a public figure whose career path moved from law enforcement into media influence, where he continues to operate with a significant and engaged audience despite ongoing controversy and debate around his viewpoints.